and get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. .365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight.
A wonderful afternoon to everyone listening to my voice and to those viewing me right now. This is the stable and frequency of Power 365 FM, situated in the city of Ibadan. As you can see, the frequency is smooth. Yeah, my name is James Oluwaduro-Timiaremu, and you already know what time it is. Anytime it's 1 p.m. on the clock. It's time to talk sport. And for good 45 minutes, Max, we will be talking sports back to back, starting from football, tennis, basketball, to mention a few, or even now when the 2024 Paris Olympic is currently ongoing. And you know, since last week Friday, or let me say since last week, that the Olympics commenced, I've already told you that we won't have no other topic than to talk about the Olympics and to talk about the transfer window, the summer transfer window. Alright, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to the Olympics. Okay, let's start from the Nigeria Premier Football League, NPFL. Alright, before we start with the Nigeria Premier Football League, let's start with the NLO, the Nationwide League One. Alright, the Nationwide League One has lifted a ban on 4 Ogbomoso United players and officials. The personnel were earlier banned by the NLO following a widely reported assault of match officials during the 2023-2024 season. The NLO confirmed this in a memo sent to the clubs. Sent to the club, Ogbomoso United. Part of the memo reads, after careful consideration of a letter of appeal by a club to the NLO, we are pleased to inform you that the ban and sanctions placed on your players and officials are hereby void. The decision comes after a thorough review of the incident and in recognition of their commitment to uphold the values of sportsmanship and professionalism in future engagement. We sincerely expect professionalism and integrity, fair play from your club, dedication to foster a positive and healthy environment in football. This was according to the NLO board. Ogbomoso fans, Ogbomoso United fans should be happy right now. Their team, they will participate in the NLO next season, not with the F team, but with the O team members. MPFL. Alright, talking about MPFL. Katsina United have announced the signing of defender Ismail Mohammad Nasir. The Changi Boys made the announcement on their X account. The Nasir joined the Changi Boys from rivals Kano Pillars. But Ismail Mohammad Nasir will put pen to paper on a 2-year contract with the club. The left back has been unveiled as the new Katsina United player. Nasri is expected to resume pre-season training immediately with the rest of our team. Okay, before I leave the north, Kano State government has announced that work on the playing surface of the Sani Abacha Stadium will commence soon. The Sani Abacha Stadium is the home ground of Nigeria Premier Football League side Kano Pillars. The state government disclosed this in a press release. A press release signed by the Commissioner for Youth and Sport, Honorable Mustafa Rabi Kwankwaso for the state, talking about Ministry of Youth and Sport. Alright, Kwankwaso stated that the work will be carried out in phases to assure that the stadium will be ready for the commencement of the new MPFL season. The new season will kick off on the 31st of August. Quickly, still talking about MPFL. Newly appointed Rivers United coach Saheed George has revealed his ambition with the club. The former Super Eagles boss was appointed a few weeks ago by the management of the Pride of Rivers to take over from interim gaffer Evans Ojenyi. By speaking with Sport Boom, the former Ajax Amsterdam winger said he wants to make the club a dominant force. According to Saheed George, says, "I'm happy with the project the club is looking at, and I see a lot of potential for growth and success. The visions of the club align with my ambition, and I believe we can achieve great things together." This was according to the former Super Eagles boss, Saheed George. Saheed George's first competitive assignment with Rivers United will be against Bendel Insurance on the opening day of the 2024-2025 Nigeria Premier Football League season. Alright, quickly, let's talk about the national team. Yeah, from the national team, we'll come back to Olympics. Alright, the Nigeria Football Federation has NFF said the transparency in the selection of award winners is one of the major reasons the partnership and support from the Football Federation and the organizers of the award is still existing for more than 10 years. Speaking at the press conference in Abuja on Monday, the Director of Communications of the Nigeria Football Federation, Timol Olajire, said what has kept the partnership and the support of the NFF together with the organizers of the award all these years is the transparency, accountability, the integrity, as well as the credibility of the voting process. Stressing that the award ceremony has been incredible. According to Olajire, says, you know what has kept the support of the NFF with the Pitch Awards going off these years has been the aspect of accountability, credibility, integrity, and transparency. The organizers don't work, particularly as it regards the area, bringing in college of voters to make the whole process transparent. The 10th edition of the Nigeria Pitch Awards ceremony was staged on the 8th of June with African Footballer of the Year, Mr. Osime and Asada Oshuala headlining the biggest winners, known as the King of the Pitch and Queen of the Pitch respectively, at the Ibom Icon Resort in Akwa Ibom State, Uyo. Meanwhile, the organizers of the Nigeria P Awards acknowledge the importance and the invaluable role the Nigeria sport journalists, men and women, particularly the College of Voters, have played in the success of their event since its inception in 2012. That's about 14 years ago. Alright, so talking about NFF, the Nigeria Football Federation President Ibrahim Gusau is confident the Super Falcons will make the quarterfinals of the 2024 Olympics Women's Football Tournament despite losing their first two group matches to Brazil and Spain. Speaking after the 11-time African champions fell to Alexia Putella's 85-minute strike in their second Group C match at the Stade de la Bordure, lose Fontenelle, Nantes on Sunday. Gusau wrote the team's inability to convert scoring chances, expressing that they can make it to the group. Okay, they can make it out of the group by defeating Japan in their last group match on Wednesday. And the Wadrum charges suffered the same margin of defeat to Brazil. Okay, that should be right. Wadrum changes suffered the same margin of defeat to Brazil in their opening match on Thursday at Stade Mammoth Athletic in Bordeaux, with Gabi Nunes scoring a wonderful goal in the 37th minute, which was the only goal that separated both sides. Talking about Nigeria and Super Falcons, the Rashibat Ajibade-led team must roll their sleeves to secure victory against Japan in their last match at 4 p.m. at Stade de la Bordure lose Fontenelle, Nantes, which they are not favored to win, winning by Japanese impressive 2-1 win over Brazil on Sunday. Nigeria only chance to progress to the next stage hinges on Spain beating Brazil in the group second match that we held Nigeria's only chance to progress to the next stage hinges on Spain beating Brazil in group second match that will be held simultaneously on Wednesday at Stade Mammoth Athletic in Bordeaux. Quickly away from the national team news. Alright, before we will proceed to the Olympic scene, let's talk about Nigerian players that are applying their trade abroad, especially those that will be leaving their team, those that wants to leave their team to join another team in Europe or in the foreign land. Nigeria Super Eagles and Fenerbahce of Turkey defender by Osayi Sama has revealed the personality of his coach Jose Mourinho. The Portuguese gaffer was appointed as the coach of the Blood and Gold last month, with joining Fenerbahce ahead of the 2024-2025 Turkish Super League season. The Nigeria international has worked under several coaches, including Emre Belözoğlu, Erol Bulut, Victor Pereira, amongst others. But the coming of Jose Mourinho has given him a new dimension. According to him, he says Mourinho is scary but also very nice. It's a great honor to work with him. I want to learn the history of the players, instill self-confidence in the player, and I think I will learn a lot while working with him this year. That was according to Osayi Samuel. Alright, Super Eagles forward Kelechi Iheanacho will sign a 2-year contract with La Liga club Sevilla this week. Iheanacho is expected in Spain today to undergo his medical. The 27-year-old will sign the dotted lines afterwards. The versatile striker will join the former UEFA Europa League winners on a free transfer. Iheanacho left Premier League club Leicester City last month following the expiration of his contract. He will reunite at Sevilla with fellow Super Eagles star Chidera Ejuke, who also teamed up with the La Liga club as a free agent. And in fact, this guy talking about Chidera Ejuke has been doing well. Yeah, Chidera Ejuke, if you're listening to me, you're doing well. He has been performing exceptionally. You need to see what he did their friendly game, in which he was given a standing and clapping ovation when he was subbed off. Alright, let's talk about Victor Osimhen. Napoli striker Victor Osimhen will end up playing at Chelsea for only 1 year. Serie A club are now in talks with the Blues over a swap deal. According to The Athletic, Napoli are keen to sign Romelu Lukaku on a permanent basis. However, they are willing to allow Osimhen join Chelsea on a season-long loan deal. The loan agreement will have an option to buy. Osimhen has seen suitors dry up this summer despite having a €130 million release clause in his contract. Paris Saint-Germain were initially in talks to sign the Nigerian striker, but the negotiation appeared to have collapsed. Osimhen going to Chelsea on a loan deal. No one saw that coming. What did you? Alright, quickly. Still talking about Osimhen's deal. Napoli are reportedly ready to engage in talks with Chelsea over a player plus cash deal for Victor Osimhen this summer. Well, despite bringing in new players like Tosin Adarabioyo, Kainan Desbre-Hall, and Renato Veiga, alongside promising youngsters like Omari Kellyman and Caleb Willie, and a striker from Barcelona, Marc Guiu, Chelsea are still in the market for attacking reinforcement, while Aston Villa John Duran and Leeds Jonathan David have been linked with Muse. A potential deal for long-term target Osimhen may now be on the cards. But Napoli are looking for solution regarding Osimhen. Of course, they are aware of his desire to leave. The Italian club are also keen on bringing in Romelu Lukaku, which could pave way for a swap deal. Napoli would expect a fee in addition to Lukaku, given Osimhen's €110 million price tag, £110 million price tag, and it remains to be seen if Chelsea are willing to explore this season. Osimhen has made no secret of his desire to leave the Naples and has already approved a move to Paris Saint-Germain. However, negotiations between Napoli and the Ligue 1 side have stalled due to disagreement over the transfer fee. The Nigerian striker is reportedly free to leave Napoli, where new manager Antonio Conte has made it clear that he is not part of his plan, with the Italian manager eager to bring in Lukaku as a replacement and wants the situation resolved quickly. Well, Chelsea may look to capitalize on these impasse to address their goal-scoring issues, which have been made more glaring during the preseason after they drew with Ligue 1 side Wrexham Football Club and also lost to Celtic. However, Osimhen's wage demand could also pose a challenge, as the Blues have been cautious about offering lucrative contracts this summer. Okay, it's time to talk about the Olympics. As you can see, we are far into the program, and time is not on our side. Of course, time is not a friend of anyone. All right, quickly talking about the Olympics. We'll start from the Super Falcons. Let's not forget, tomorrow is another game for the Super Falcons. Talking about the Paris Olympics. What's going to happen in that game? Well, Super Falcons forward Asisa Oshuala is upbeat about the team's chances of making it out of their group in the women's football tournament of the ongoing Paris Olympics Games. Despite losing their first two matches after starting their campaign to Brazil last Thursday, they fell on the same scoreline against Spain on Sunday, leaving them with a mountain to climb in their last game against Japan. But Falcons also lost their two matches so far, being the only team in the group without a win, and they are yet to score at the tournament. Oshuala, just 29 years of age, is however confident that Nigeria can make it out of the tough group. She however, agreed that the team are bottom of their group due to missing scoring chances against Spain and Brazil. The Falcons will play Japan at the Stade de Beaujolais in Nantes tomorrow, like I said. Alright, Asisa Toshuala, Super Falcons forward, has rallied a teammate ahead of Wednesday's crucial clash against Japan. Now let's talk about the ladies that are doing well. The Tigress. Alright, talking about the Tigress, team captain Ami Okoko has explained how Nigeria's senior women's basketball team, the Tigress, subdued Australia 75-62 in their first Group B game of the 2024 Olympics in Paris, France on Monday. That was yesterday. The African champions, who are ranked 12th in the world, put on a great display at the Per Moroy Stadium to beat world's third best team, ending their 20 years without a win at the Olympics. Reacting to the famous win, Okoko said, "It feels good. We struck together and we came together in adversity. This is what it is all about. Fight." In a reaction, Australia forward Alana Smith admitted that the team gave away too many chances. The Tigress head coach Rena Wakama started returning points. The Tigress head coach Rena Wakama started returning points guard Enzai Kalu, the 2023 Afro Basketball Most Valuable Player of the tournament. Team captain Ami Okoko, Elizabeth Balogun, Palace Kunayi Akpana, and Promise Amukamara, showing a class Kalu who has already delivered at the biggest event, including Tokyo 2020 and FIBA Basketball World Cup 2018. Brought in her A game, bagging 19.5 rebounds and 5 assists in the game. Heading into the tournament, the Tigress were the underdogs, being ranked the lowest team in Paris. Nigerians were ranked 12th among the participating teams, and despite facing a difficult road at the Olympics, the Africans pulled off a spirited performance. Nigeria scored a whopping 26 points from turnovers as a result of Australia spilling ball, an incredible 26 times during the match, particularly the first half when they nearly gave their movement a point. The Tigress will look to build on the impressive start in the remaining group matches against Canada and France, with the assignment coming against the latter on Wednesday, the 1st of August. That should be on Thursday, the 1st of August, before rounding off their group stage campaign against the former, talking about Canada, on Saturday, the 4th of August. Alright, so talking about the Olympics. Alright, the Tigress point guard Enzai Kalu has said the team is ready to go all the way at the 2024 Olympic Games following Monday's stunning victory over Australia. The African champions, like I said earlier, defeated world number 3 to 75 to 62. That's 13 points apiece in their first game in Lille, while Carlo Ezine spearheaded the win, recording 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists and 3 steals. The 32-year-old expressed a delight in the remarkable victory. She also fired a warning to the Tigress opponents, claiming that they smell blood whenever they are on the pitch. Well, according to Ezekiel, says our defense was relentless. Nobody defends quite like us. When we are on the court, we smell blood. Nobody defends quite like us, and that is what keeps us going. Australia came out in the second half with their veterans and an amazing coach who knows what she's doing. But we kept our foot on. We kept our foot on the gas and kept on going. The Tigers will face host France in their next game on Thursday. That was next tomorrow. Well, short, the Tigers point guard Ezekiel fired a warning at opponents after spearheading a ferocious defense in Nigeria's 75 to 62 win over Australia in the 2024 Paris Olympics Women Basketball Tournament. Group B opener in Lille on Monday morning. Alright, quickly let me bring this aside from Olympic gist. This news I was supposed to share with you yesterday, but it came late. Well, the Nigeria Premier Football League has reached an agreement with La Liga Alfi Sevilla for the training of coaches in the Nigeria top flight, as well as the development of youth players. The Spanish club announced this on Monday, which was yesterday. Chairman of the NPF Football, Gbenga Elegbeleye, embarked on a tour of Spain last week to meet potential clubs who can partner with Nigeria top flight. Well, Sevilla announced that the partnership is in line with their World Cup Alliance program, which will see them provide advice in sporting and other areas of development with a special focus on coach training and developing the talent of young Nigerian players. In a video shared by Sevilla, Elegbeleye took a tour of the club's facility, their home ground, and the Ramos Sanchez Stadium. Alright, let's get back to Olympics. Nigeria top badminton player Anoluwapo Okpeyori is brimming with excitement as he prepares to begin his Olympic quest at Paris 2024. Today, Okpeyori, just 27 years of age, will face Switzerland Tobias Coenzi at La Chapelle Arena in his opening match at 6:30 p.m. Okpeyori took to social media platform Twitter, now known as X, on Monday to express his eagerness for his first match. Well, in an accompanying video of the Nigerian star, the Nigerian star added, "I'm excited." He says he is excited for his first game at the Olympics. Talking about the Paris 2024 Olympics game, it is an honor to represent Nigeria. I put my heart and soul into training every day and night, and I'm happy to represent. He emphasized his commitment to giving his absolute best for the country, hoping to make Nigeria proud in a second Olympic appearance. Okpeyori has already made history as the first Nigerian to qualify for 2 consecutive Olympics following his debut at Tokyo 2020. Alright, Nigeria's last table tennis player at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games, Fatima Bello, crashed out on Monday after losing 4-0. That's 11-1, 11-3, 11-3, 11-4 against France Jianan Yuan in their single round of 64 games. Her exit follows 3 other Nigerian table tennis players like Aruna Kadri, Olajide Omota. Speed and precision of her opponent, ultimately leading to her elimination from the competition. Recall that exited the competition after suffering a 4-0 defeat to Brazil's Bruna Takahashi in the women's singles round of 64. While Omotayo faced a 4-1 loss to Iran tennis player Noshad Al-Miyan. While African champion Aruna Kodri suffered a dramatic 4-3 defeat to 19-year-old Romanian tennis player, talking about Edward Ionescu. This marks the first time since the introduction of table tennis at the 1988 Olympics that no Nigerian player managed to secure at least one win in the competition. Man, oh my. Alright, Nigeria boxing fans have taken to social media to offer words of encouragement to Adam Olaore following his elimination from the Paris 2024 Olympics. Olaore, Nigeria's last hope in the boxing event, crashed out of the games on Sunday after 16 of the men's 92 kilogram heavyweight category. WBO African champion Shinwa Up led the support on Instagram, writing, "He did his best. I'm proud of him. The future is bright. Head of champ." Another user emphasized Olaore's achievements, stating, "An Olympian, either you like it or not." Football enthusiasts have heaped praises on Super Falcons goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie following another stellar performance against Spain in Nigeria's second Group C game in the women's football event at the 2024 Paris Olympics. The Falcons lost in that game, but people do not forget to say a big thank you to Chiamaka Nnadozie. Alright, away from Paris, away from the Olympics, let's get back to football. Let's talk about football. Real Madrid forward Kylian Mbappe has brought a French professional football club. Yeah, he has bought a French professional football club, Kane. Mbappe, who is the current highest earner at Real Madrid, will become majority shareholder at the League 2 side club. Talking about Kane at the age of just 25 years after striking a deal for the club. So it was reported the France captain will pay just under 20 million euros to purchase most of the shares in Kane, where Pere Anti-Captain will hold the remainder of the shares as the club worth 5 million euros. Kane currently participates in the French League 2. Atletico Madrid and Chelsea are now in direct talks to sign midfielder Conor Gallagher for their manager Diego Simeone. This was disclosed by Fabrizio Romano in a tweet, where Gallagher is on Atletico Madrid's top list this summer, and negotiations are underway for a package worth around 35 million euro, around 35 to 40 million euros, with add-ons included, requested by Chelsea. Gallagher, on top of Atletico's list, was reviewed back in May and is now getting closer, going to La Liga. Alright, where are my Gunner fans? Where are the Arsenal fans? Where are the Gunners? Where are the Arsenal fans? Ladies and gentlemen, the Gunners, I'm happy to tell you that Arsenal's last evening, Arsenal announced the signing of Riccardo Calafiori in a bid worth 50 million euro from Bologna, and I believe that shouldn't be news anymore. Okay, Arsenal latest summer signing Riccardo Calafiori has named Giorgio as the player who forced him to the Gunners. Calafiori, who recently joined Arsenal from Bologna for a fee worth around 50 million euros. Speaking to the club's official website, Calafiori said, "I just met Giorgio 1 month ago, but I can say that he's a really good guy. I was really convinced, but he forced me. I was already convinced, but he forced me. He said, come. You enjoying BEL, but team is amazing, and the staff, everything is good. You can see that already from the first minute you're here." This was according to Riccardo Calafiori, preaching the gospel of Giorgio. All right. Real Madrid legend Roberto Carlos has hailed the club's youngster Hendrick, describing him as a complete player. Carlos said this after Brazilian international was recently talking about Hendrick was recently unveiled as a Real Madrid player at the weekend. Hendrick completed a move from Palmeiras to the La Liga champion. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to say my BYE. Please don't forget to join me tomorrow Sport R. I remain James Lowadroti Merem. Do have a lovely evening.
Don't turn off your radio. You are listening to Power FM. This is 365 Power FM.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you alive. And get ready to power up your every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your